question, right? If the science says there's no clear winner between active and passive therapy, if there's no single magic bullet treatment, then what on earth actually makes the difference? What's the secret ingredient for successful recovery?
Well, to find that answer, we actually have to change our perspective a little bit. We need to step away from the clinical trials for a second and look at something that's just as crucial: the patient's experience. What do the people who are actually getting the treatment say is most important?
And this title, from a Swedish study back in 2017, it gives us a massive clue. In the physio we trust. The researchers found that the most important factor wasn't the specific exercises or the hands-on techniques. Nope, it was the relationship, the trust, that was built between the patient and their therapist.
When they dug into it, they found a few really interesting things. For one, patients actually prefer active treatments. They want exercises, they want advice, they want to feel empowered. And they also want to say in their own care. They want to be part of the decision-making. But the biggest thing, the one theme that popped up over and over again, was trust. Simple as that. When a patient trusted that their physio knew what they were doing, it made them way more likely to actually engage with the therapy and do the work, no matter what that therapy was.
You know, this completely changes how we should think about physiotherapy, right? It's not just this transaction where you go in, get a treatment, and leave. It's more of a collaborative effort, a team effort, where you, the patient, are a key player.
So what's the takeaway for you? What should you do with this information? Well, the big thing is this: you are not just a passenger on this ride. To really get the most out of your physio, you have to be an active participant. Really take ownership of your recovery plan. Talk to your therapist, share in the decisions, and maybe most importantly, focus on building that relationship. Because in the end, that trust you build, that might just be the most powerful medicine there is.
Which brings us to a final, pretty interesting thought. The hard data says no single treatment is the best, and the patient experience tells us that trust and being involved are absolutely critical. So maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. Maybe the search for the best treatment is missing the point. Perhaps the best physiotherapy isn't a treatment at all.